Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Diana and I'm going to talk about how many hours a day do I spend drawing. This is a conversation that I hear come up a lot in the artist community, and I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions and maybe even people being a little too critical of themselves. I've definitely been too critical of myself, of how many hours a day do I have to sit there and draw. And when I started as an artist, I heard there were a lot of professional artists that I heard from say, you have to spend like at least 8 hours a day drawing every day if you're really serious. If you really want to be a professional artist and succeed in it, you have to spend like X amount of hours a day drawing. And it was usually, in my mind, like a very unrealistic number. Like 8 hours for me is like, whoa, that's a lot. But that is what I heard. And so I thought, oh man. So I'd beat myself up about the fact that I wasn't doing that. I must not be super serious about it. I must not have what it takes. So I was really insecure about how many hours I actually do spend on my art. Because I got nowhere near that and still don't get anywhere near that as far as like how many times I work on, how much time I put towards actually making art. So I'm gonna be really freaking honest with you right now. I don't work on my art every single day, okay? I still sketch, so I still try to get some sketching in, like at least like 30 minutes of sketching every day, just to like practice, like keep practicing. Although I don't always, sometimes I still skip that, you know. I don't always do it every day. I try to, it's something I try to aspire to do, but there are definitely days when I might skip it because stuff comes up or whatever. But it's something I do try to do consistently. But then working on my art projects, I honestly don't work on my art projects every day. I have certain days of the week that I do dedicate to my art. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays usually is when those are the days that I usually use to work on my art projects. And when I am doing those, maybe on average a solid 4 hours, if I'm being quite honest with you. 4 hours, so that's maybe like 2 hours, then I take a break, another 2 hours, something like that. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more. On a really good day, if I'm really in the zone and I'm really like trying to finish something up, it could be a six hours, you know. So it really depends, but it's you know, I get nowhere near the 8 hour mark a day for art. That's for damn sure. And what I wanted to say here is, you know, I made a business out of this. I succeeded. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. And so I'm here to say that you do not have to put in 8 to 12 hour days of art in order to succeed, okay? And if you're unable to do those 8 hours, it doesn't mean you're not a serious artist, okay? It doesn't mean you're not legit or that you're not taking it seriously. For some people, spending that much time on art every day is just not realistic. It's not sustainable or realistic. A lot of us have other things in our lives that we have to balance out. And there are a lot of things that we need to do. A lot of things that I have to do, like, you know, I have to work on my marketing. I have to work on optimizing my images to put online, which takes a long time. And just like all the adult things that I have to do, like paying bills and running errands and shopping. I don't have an assistant. I have Shawn, but he also does his own creative stuff. So I can't expect him to do like everything for me. If you have that, that's great. There are artists who have that. You know, some artists, maybe they have a spouse or they have hired an assistant. They're successful enough to hire an assistant to be able to help them with all these things so that they can spend more time on their art. And I think that's really freaking great. Like, if you have that, I think that's amazing. I'd like that too. But if you're don't have that, I mean, it's pretty normal not to have that. Most of us do not have 8 hours a day to spend on art alone. We have other things we have to do. So if you're out there and you're like feeling super insecure, or like, you know, you think like, oh my god, I must not be putting enough time in and blah blah blah, like, I'm just here to tell you that that's okay. You know, like, do what you can do. Obviously, if you think you can do more, but I don't want you out there killing yourself either. Don't beat yourself up about it if you're not like hitting some standard that someone said, you know, is the standard. Okay, there's no right answer to this. There's no right number of hours you have to work to become successful, whatever successful even means. So when you do work on your art, make it count. It's all about quality over quantity. At the end of the day, it's about the quality. It's about making it count. The hours that you do spend, make them count, making the best and most amazing hours that you can possibly do. Like, that is what you need to do. Like, not you know, not worrying about like, oh my god, I did not put my 8 hours into drawing. It doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is that you're making the art, and you're putting the work out there. That's really what's important. I'm gonna end it right here. I really hope you found this video helpful and reassuring. If you liked the video, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.